Hi everyone. I wanted to give you a little update on my cooking show I've been working on, Cooking with Tia Laura. So I'm a little delayed, as you could have figured. I was very inspired by my sister-in-law Diana. Hey Diana. And decided to jump right in. I was not prepared. I did not know what I was getting myself into. So we had good lighting, got the kitchen, I could figure I could do my thing, and ooh, I was wrong. So we ran into lots of technical difficulties. Battery died, wrong media card. The camera ended up breaking and we were unable to film. So we decided to use my iPhone just for some practice. I have a really rough cut to see what we're missing, what we can work on, basically just to practice. And through the course of it all, I ended up having a little accident and tearing my meniscus. Don't even ask. It's just getting old, So I had an x-ray today and I'm walking around with a cane. It's not gonna slow me down. Nothing ever does. Okay, so hope you enjoy. It's a really rough cut. We'll completely film the recipe over again. The recipe is Tortilla de Patata. I know I've had lots of people ask me how to make it, and we've ordered new equipment. It's gonna arrive Friday, so we'll get a start on it again next weekend. Thanks, bye-bye. Welcome to Cooking with Tia Laura. Today, on our very first show, we're gonna make a family recipe, Tortilla de Patata. All of my kids love this recipe. You can eat it hot, you can eat it cold, you can always have it with a glass of wine, and definitely some French bread. It's a really easy recipe. It's a Spanish recipe. Very popular, I think, in all parts of Spain. You can see it in all the bars. We eat it a lot here. You can literally have it for any meal. The ingredients are really simple. So you've got eggs, a yellow onion, some yellow potatoes. So as you can see, the first thing that you're gonna wanna do is peel your potatoes. I personally like to use a paring knife. It's the way my mother taught me. If you wanna use a peeler, that's up to you. However you wanna do it. If you don't have yellow potatoes, that's okay. You can use russet. I think these, however, cook better for this particular recipe. You want the potato to be a little softer. The other two ingredients that we're going to use are olive oil and some salt. Frying pan. Once your potatoes are peeled, you're going to want to slice them. Not too thick and not too thin. They're going to cook to a very soft consistency, so you don't want them to be crispy. Some recipes will call for dicing, and that's fine. That makes for a mushier consistency if that's your preference. As you can see, I like to slice my potatoes. Do the same thing with your onions. Those I tend to dice up into smaller pieces. They're going to cook together. In this recipe, we're using 4 eggs. So just go ahead and crack your eggs open into a bowl and salt to taste. Then you're going to go ahead and whip them up. Through the years, I find I do lots of things the way my mother did them. For instance, I beat my eggs with a fork. Makes me happy. When you're done with this, you're going to fry your potatoes and your onions in about ½ an inch of olive oil over medium heat until they're soft, not crispy. Go ahead and drain them directly into your egg mixture. If you prefer to put them into another bowl first to drain more oil out, that's fine. But ultimately, combine the potatoes with your egg mixture. Now reserve a little bit of the oil and put it in a smaller frying pan over medium heat. Once your potatoes and eggs are mixed well, go ahead and pour it into your smaller frying pan. You're going to cook it until it's almost done, but not quite. You still want runny egg in the center of your tortilla before you flip it. You're going to go ahead and flip it and then finish cooking off the raw egg. I like to do this over the sink because technical difficulties happen and sometimes I spill, so I prefer to spill into the sink instead of onto my stovetop. And then you just got to go for it. Just like 1, 2, 3, go, flip. and then put it back into your frying pan. It's actually easier than you think, so it's okay if you're a little nervous. I still get nervous when I do it. And then you're done. Voila, tortilla de patata. Enjoy with some nice French bread and some good red wine.